shit. Yeah, hey. Yo, we in the building. Media Market, September 25th, 2025. I'm in the building. Media Markets. Just Seahawks and Cardinals just ended. So you guys know I'm gonna talk about that. NFL won some money tonight, won a couple units. So shout out to that. So I'm gonna talk NFL. I got a deal of the day, coffee deal of the day that's coming up. So I'm gonna let this surface for a few days. So hopefully we everybody gets the notice of the deal as well. Get a lot of content and views and comments and things of that nature. But yeah, I got some Tua talk as well around the NFL. Sean Alexander appearance out here in the the world wide west. Amazon, Starbucks as well. I'll talk about that. I don't have too much entertainment news. I didn't see too much today. Hectic day, but we're here at Media Markets. September 2025, 2025. I like the 9/25/25 kind of thing, man. It was a good day today. We made it through. You made it through. So we're all here together. I appreciate you all for listening and tuning in. I'm your guy, Media Markets. We'll start off with the deal of the day. The deal of the day, if you all don't know, National Coffee Day. National Coffee Day is coming up. It is September 29th. That is National Coffee Day. Let me see what day that is specifically because I can't keep up now. Monday. Deal of the day, Monday, September 29th. There is National Coffee Day. So, all right, let me do that again. I'm sorry. Deal of the day, September 29th, Monday, National Coffee Day around the U.S. Dunkin' Donuts. You can get a free medium iced or hot coffee with a purchase. Krispy Kreme, medium coffee, and free donut. No purchase necessary. Let me see what else we got here. Burger King, free medium coffee with $1 purchase. I think those are the three that we're going to focus on. Starbucks earn earn 100 bonus stars with coffee order. I think I know why they don't have too much popping Starbucks, and we'll talk about that later. But yes, National Coffee Day. A few places I'm going to tell you guys about once again. National Coffee Day, Monday, September 29th. You got Dunkin' Donuts, free medium iced or hot coffee with the purchase. Krispy Kreme donuts, free medium coffee, and free donut, no purchase necessary. And Burger King as well, they have a free medium iced coffee with the $1 purchase. So that is the deal of the day here at Media Markets. Got to take advantage of that this upcoming Monday, September 29th, 2025, National Coffee Day. Once again, Dunkin' Donuts, free medium iced or hot coffee with a purchase. Krispy Kreme donuts, free medium coffee, free donut, no purchase necessary. And Burger King, free medium iced coffee with $1 purchase. Media Markets deal of the day. All right, let's get into that game. Seattle Seahawks defeat the Arizona Cardinals. It was 23-20 in regulation. Not the Cardinals, but the Seahawks go down late and they score a field goal, game-winning field goal at the end of regulation. This one was pretty good. Sam Darnold and the guys played well in Seattle. They were ahead most of this game. They get outscored though, 14-6 in the fourth quarter. Seattle does, which makes it a game. But they come through late and score the field goal. Sam Darnold had 242 yards and a touchdown. Kenneth Walker ran for 81 yards. Zach Charbonnet had a touchdown, 39 rushing yards. I wish he had 40, but I guess that's my luck. Jackson Smith and Jigma had 4 receptions, 79 yards for Jackson Smith and Jigma. So once again, Sam Darnold, 242 yards passing, 81 yards for Kenneth Walker. Jackson Smith and Jigma had 79 yards receiving on 4 receptions. And Zach Charbonnet scored a touchdown. I mean, this game really just came down to, divisional foes really being very well versed with one another. These two teams seem like they, no one was breaking away here. Even though Seattle had the lead, it didn't seem like they were breaking away. And these two teams were pretty competitive. It wasn't the best Thursday night football game you're going to see, but it was overall competitive. Kyler Murray didn't start out well, but he threw for 41 times, threw for 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. I don't know about those interceptions. I guess we could talk about that in depth. Marvin Harrison Jr., who redeemed himself later in the game. But Marvin Harrison Jr. had 6 receptions for 66 yards and a touchdown, a long of 18. Kyler Murray, 41 rushing yards, 5 attempts. Trey Benson had 8 rushing attempts for 35 yards. And yeah, the Seattle Seahawks, that defense is pretty good. Kyler kind of, figured some things out late with getting the ball to Marvin Harrison in that second half, but it was too little too late. And yeah, Seattle, took advantage late. 28 seconds left. They go down the field, getting field goal range, and kick the field goal. So shout out to the Seattle Seahawks. Now 3-1 on the season. They won 3 straight games, and this one they get done in a division on the road. So kudos to them. Seattle moves on to next week. So yeah, in Arizona, still leave a lot to be desired. I mean, you got to play like that all 4 quarters. You can't do that just in the fourth quarter. So we'll see if they get it together. They're now 2-2. They were just 2-0 like 4 days ago. They were undefeated, trying to go 3-0, lose by 1 point. 4 days later, lose by 3 points, total of 4 points. You're 2-2, 500. That's the NFL for you. So, but game I love, game I obviously I'm here talking about. So, but yes. Next thing, still around the NFL, we got Tua, man. I need to bring up some Tua because Tua was talking. I might need to bring out my Cam Newton jersey. Because Tua's talking crazy. Tua Tagovailoa, quarterback of the Miami Dolphins, if you don't know. He has not been playing well. He has not. Tua has not been playing well, and there's no secret about it. But yet, Cam Newton is talking. Cam Newton has a podcast now, 4th and 1 podcast. Shout out to my guy Cam, and former MVP of the NFL. I don't know if you guys know, but yeah, Cam Newton was an MVP of the NFL. He won 15-1 in 2015. Did that, took his team to the Super Bowl. But yeah, so Tua Tagovailoa talking that, he talking like I don't know. I guess he's upset. People are definitely not having the greatest conversations about Tua. And let's check out what Tua had to say. Sneaky diss at Cam. I don't really know, but Cam is former MVP. But let's hear from Tua.
Well,
3 million. You know what I mean? Because they do. They always say that. I heard Cam Newton say it the other day.
Well, anybody can play quarterback in this league. Then I mean, I want to see anybody on the streets come and play quarterback. I mean, Cam's doing his thing for sure, but I think it's easier to be able to hold a clicker and talk about it that way, or talk about what someone else is doing wrong when you're not going out and having to do the same as them, right? So I think it's easy to do that. I think anybody can do that. I don't think anybody can play quarterback. So
Say throw an interception. Any
Tua what? Tua what? Tua, what are you talking about? Cam Newton did all of that. He's past his prime now. He's no longer in the NFL, but just because you're doing it in 2025 makes it better than what he was doing in 2015. You're playing awful. You look bad. You're 0-3. Coach looks like he's on his way out the door. Cam Newton was an MVP of this league. Go look it up. Look it up. I mean, he was frying guys, man, dabbing all over them, running in, running guys over, running. These are people's fathers. They have families. He's running them over into the end zone. This is a quarterback. Dogging them out and talking hella shit about it, too. He wasn't a quiet guy. He wasn't no quiet boy out there, Tua. So, people are going to criticize you, Tua, obviously. I'm a guy with a clicker, right? I haven't done it. I haven't stepped out there in the NFL. But I know when I see some shit, and Tua's playing like some shit, it is what it is. But to say this about Cam, like, as if what you're doing in 2025 is means more than maybe the players that came before you had played in decades ago. It doesn't make any sense. You're not playing well. Just keep it moving in the press conference. Say, hey, these guys all have the right to their opinions. They played in this game. I need to continue to be better and try to reach that level of an MVP Cam, which we saw 10 years ago. That's what you say. But yeah, that's a bad look, Tua. I'm anti-Tua now. You know, I'm a Cam Newton fan, Carolina fan still to this day. But Cam was the latest that the team has ever been. And we got to a Super Bowl. And yeah, Tua, you're nowhere near that. I really didn't understand that. I'm taking back. I'm anti-Tua. We're anti-Tua here on Media Markus. Unless he wants to come through and talk about it. So that's where we're at with Tua and the Cam Newton. And Cam just keeps getting talked about. You know, Cam Newton. All right, keeping it in NFL, I got a few things left to talk about. Sean Alexander, another former MVP. Look at that segue. Media Markus. Sean Alexander, former MVP of the NFL, 2005 MVP, I believe. Let me double check that. Might have been 06. 05, Sean Alexander. Yeah. 2005 MVP, Sean Alexander. Sean Alexander reappeared out here talking with Kay Adams, and Sean Alexander revealed that him and his wife are expecting their 14th child. Sean Alexander, former NFL MVP, recently spoke about him and his wife expecting their 14th child. 1-4. I'm like, whoa, 14? Like, did I read that right? 14 kids, Sean? God bless. God bless, absolutely. But wow, that is a lot of children. That is a lot of people to raise. That's a lot of lunch money. That's a lot of ice cream money, man. Sean Alexander and his wife. Let me get his wife's name because I don't want to just keep saying his wife. Valerie Alexander. Sean Alexander, former NFL MVP, and wife Valerie Alexander are expecting their 14th child. The former MVP recently came out about. And wow, what a family. I mean, what's Thanksgiving looking like? What's Christmas really looking like? 14 children? 14 children for Sean Alexander and his wife, Valerie Alexander. Wow. They've been married since 2002, 23 years, 14 kids. What a blessing. But I'm just like, yo, what? I mean, there are other people. I think Michael Irvin said he had like 12 brothers and sisters, right? So like, they're obviously like this has happened. This isn't new. This has happened previously. But wow, Sean Alexander also has not played in the NFL in a very long time. I don't remember Sean Alexander since like 2010. I don't know when he retired, but you know, wow. 14 children. I'm wondering what the holidays are like. I'm wondering all the different personalities, all the things like that. But shout out to Sean Alexander and his wife Valerie, expecting their 14th child, and God bless the family. So next thing I got, a couple things. Amazon and Starbucks. Let me talk about Starbucks. What's going on with Starbucks right now? Starbucks is all over the place. I gave you guys the deal of the day, and Starbucks didn't have much. You wonder why? We wonder why? I gave you guys deal of the day. Starbucks says they give you 100 extra points or something. No, nothing free, nothing for the dollar. I'm like, that's not a deal. But Starbucks says it will begin closing stores and eliminating 900 jobs and a $1 billion cost-saving restructure plan under the new CEO, Brian Niccol. Brian Niccol and Diamond? Brian Niccol and Diamond out here. He's saying, look, we got to cut the budget. We're going to scale back. Starbucks says it will begin closing stores and eliminating 900 jobs and a $1 billion cost-saving restructuring plan under their new CEO, Brian Nickel and Diamond. Wow. That's a lot of people losing their jobs. Starbucks, people get benefits at Starbucks. Am I incorrect? I believe so. 900 jobs, $1 billion in cutbacks. Starbucks, Brian Nickel and Diamond, their new CEO. Cannot believe that. I mean, I can't believe some things are bad in this economy, but 900 jobs, $1 billion cutbacks for Starbucks, and I'm just a little taken back when I hear that. So, it's a lot of people out of their jobs, but Brian Nickel and Diamond, the new CEO there, he has a $1 billion restructure plan, reducing costs, and 900 jobs. People will be out coming up soon. So that's the latest on Starbucks and why they're not giving out great deals for deal of the day. Why are you still going? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on there? Brian Nickel and Diamond, Starbucks CEO, $1 billion cost reduction to try to get things under control there at Starbucks. All right, last thing I'm gonna talk about here, Amazon. Amazon also dealing with some nonsense. What I got here on Amazon? Amazon will refund Prime subscribers $2.5 billion in FTC settlement. So, I mean, I don't know what they got going on at Amazon. Amazon will refund Prime subscribers $2.5 billion American dollars in FTC settlement. Let me find out some more about that. Because what? Let's find out some more. Let me look it up now. Let's find out Amazon 2.5 million, is it billion? 2.5 billion. Wow. All right, Federal Trade Commission. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see they put out. All right. So Amazon, yeah, all right, here we go. Here's the actual, I got an article here, everything pulled up from the actual FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. Federal Trade Commission secures historic $2.5 billion settlement against Amazon. Agency alleged that Amazon used deceptive methods to sign up customers for Prime subscriptions and made it exceedingly difficult to cancel. Look at you, Amazon. $2.5 billion settlement. FTC, Federal Trade Commission, secures historic $2.5 billion settlement against Amazon. Agency alleged that Amazon used deceptive methods to sign up customers for Prime subscriptions and made it hard to cancel. Yeah. I'm a victim. Where do I sign up? I've been there. I had to call. I was on the phone. I was like, yo, no, I didn't sign up for this. Y'all tricked me. Where do I sign up? I feel like we all should sign up here. Media Markets, let's go sign. Let's get our little piece of the pie. Because y'all know y'all was wrong. FTC said so. Federal Trade Commission. Amazon forced to pay $2.5 billion to customers that they alleged deceptive methods to sign up for Amazon Prime. And that's where we're at. Media Markets. That's the show for the day. Good 19-20 minutes. Appreciate you all for listening and tuning in. I won't be back tomorrow. Day off. Fridays, I think I'm going to be my recoup day. Get things together. But I'll be around maybe Saturday. Certainly Sundays. We get ready for NFL Week 4. Want some best of night. If you're not in the Discord, holler at me. Get in the Discord. I'll probably tweet it out tomorrow as we get ready for NFL Sunday. And I'm going to lock in and... yeah, let's win some money. Appreciate you all for listening, tuning in. Once again, I gave you guys the deal of the day, National Coffee Day. I'll put that clip out. Seahawks win. Seahawks win on the road. 3-1 Seahawks defeat the Arizona Cardinals 23-20. I'm your guy, Media Marcus. I appreciate you for always tuning in, listening, and yeah, I'm going to continue to elevate and do some different things here. So see you guys soon. I'll be around.